What if everything you learned about success was a lie? What if the system designed to make you educated was secretly designed to keep you broke? Most people spend their whole lives working for money, but the rich, they make money work for them. This is not a story about wealth. It's a story about mindset, the invisible difference between those who struggle forever and those who rise beyond limits. So sit back, because for the next 20 minutes, you're about to see the world in a way you've never seen before. Every one of us grows up hearing the same advice. Go to school, get good grades, find a secure job. But have you ever asked, who does that advice actually serve? Imagine two kids growing up in the same neighborhood. Both dream big, both work hard, but one ends up owning the company, while the other keeps clocking in at that company for 40 years. What changed? Not luck, not family. The only thing that changed was how they thought about money. The poor mindset says, I need a job. The rich mindset says, I need an opportunity. The poor say, I can't afford that. The rich ask, how can I afford it? One question closes the mind. The other one opens it. From childhood, we're told that success means following the rules. Get a degree, find a safe job, work until you're 60. But look around. Who are the people struggling the most? The ones who followed all the rules. Schools teach you to remember information, but not how to manage your finances. They teach you how to get a paycheck, but not how to build assets. You're not taught how taxes work, how investments grow, or how to create passive income. Why? Because the system doesn't need creators, it needs workers. It doesn't want thinkers, it wants employees. That's the trap of the poor mindset. You think you're being smart, when in reality, you're being controlled. The rich don't work for money, they work for freedom. When they earn, they invest. When they lose, they learn. When they fail, they try again. Smarter, sharper, stronger. A person with a poor mindset spends every dollar they make. A person with a rich mindset makes every dollar earn another dollar. That's the secret. It's not about how much money you have. It's about how your mind uses it. The rich look at money as a tool. The poor look at it as survival. That's why when a poor person gets money, it disappears. When a rich person gets money, it multiplies. Financial freedom doesn't come from degrees, it comes from education, but not the kind you get in school, the kind you get in life. Real education is when you learn how money works, how assets bring cash flow, how liabilities drain it, how debt can either destroy you or build you, and how mindset shapes it all. The rich study opportunities. The poor study excuses. The rich read books on investing, business, and psychology. The poor scroll social media looking for entertainment. And that's where the difference grows. Silently, every day, every hour, every decision. You want to know why most people never succeed? It's not because they're not smart. It's because they're afraid. Afraid to take a risk. Afraid to fail. Afraid to start. But the truth is, failure is not the end. It's the beginning of understanding. Every successful person you admire has failed 100 times more than you've even tried, but they didn't stop. The poor mindset says, what if I lose everything? The rich mindset says, what if I learn something no one else knows? And that's how they grow. That's how they rise. That's how they win. Let's break it down. Poor mindset. Works for money, fears change, values comfort, avoids responsibility. Rich mindset uses money as a tool, embraces change, values growth, takes ownership. You can work a job and still think rich. You can earn millions and still think poor. Because money doesn't make you rich, mindset does. The rich see time as an asset, the poor waste it. The rich learn from mistakes. The poor repeat them. The rich look ahead. The poor look back. And that's the truth no one tells you. Success isn't about background, it's about belief. You were born with the same potential as anyone else. The difference between rich and poor is how you use it. The world doesn't pay you for how hard you work, it pays you for the value you create. So stop saying, "I can't." Start asking, "How can I?" Stop chasing security, start building freedom. Because the day you stop working for money and start making money work for you, that's the day your life truly begins. Don't just dream of wealth, develop the mindset that creates it. Rich versus poor, it's not a class difference, it's a mindset difference.